Hello world, I'm Robin Catling, and this is Write On. Join me in my author journey as I delve into the craft of writing, bringing you tools, tips, and lessons learned the hard way so you don't have to. The Proactivity Scale. A key question in fiction. Where does your protagonist sit on the proactivity scale? Do they pursue goals beyond the everyday? Survival or escape by themselves aren't active goals. Something has to drive change and transformation, to make the characters better by the end than they started at the beginning. This harks back to Sanderson's 3 scales of character. Regardless of likability and competence, a lack of proactivity can break the reader's interest in a character. A lack of proactivity is an unforgivable writing sin. Flat arc characters such as Sherlock Holmes and James Bond are relentlessly proactive, pursuing the mystery and the mission. We engage with them because they seek out the adventure and get things done. More conventional characters have to earn our engagement. They often do this by moving up the scale of proactivity. They may start out entirely passive, but gradually take control of their lives and destiny through their choices and decisions. The hero's journey, again. Consider Sanderson's favourite examples in Star Wars. Leia is proactive above all, leading the Resistance, kicking the hermit Obi-Wan into action. Luke Skywalker follows the classic hero's journey, at first refusing the call to adventure when Obi-Wan tells him to learn the ways of the Force. Luke is launched into action after the death of his aunt and uncle, when he has nothing to tie him to home anymore. His passivity almost gets him killed in the Mos Eisley Cantina. Aboard the Falcon, Luke tries to learn something of the Force, but his youthful inhibitions and lack of conviction make him a poor student. Luke's first step into proactivity comes with the attempted rescue of Leia on the Death Star. He galvanizes the reluctant Han Solo to act along with him. When the plan falls apart, though, it's Leia who gets them out of immediate danger. Obi-Wan's death makes it personal. Cliché alert. Luke then volunteers for the assault on the Death Star. His climactic act of proactivity is deciding to trust the Force, turning off his targeting system and taking the shot manually. Luke's chance comes because Han decides to join the attack rather than escape with his money. This is Han's change arc from passive to active. These decisions towards proactivity complete each character's satisfying arc of change or transformation. They return to the rebel base for the medal presentation and the affirmation of their peers. Nobody said Star Wars is subtle. Don't be a dish rag. The lack of proactivity is why Twilight's Bella Swan is such a damp dish rag of a character. A passenger in her own life story, Bella initially runs away to Forks for refuge. Stalked by the predatory bad boy Edward Cullen, Bella is repeatedly rescued. She clings to the creepy Cullen boy, presumably her first boyfriend, because he's broody, mysterious, and hot. Less of a choice, it's effectively a surrender to a very toxic, dominant, submissive relationship. Her acceptance of Edward's unusual condition isn't really a decision either. She merely continues to act the submissive. Bella's key decision is to sacrifice herself to James in order to save her mother. It's another act of surrender. The Cullens come to the rescue again. She reluctantly goes to the ball, a latter-day Cinderella with her Prince Charmless. Things don't improve much in the later books. She acts in response to others or in order to get a reaction from others. Bella's year of moping, sat in her room, achieves nothing. Entirely aimed at getting Edward's attention, Bella indulges in extreme sports cliff diving and motorcycle crashing. Her ultimate choice of Edward over Jacob is a fake choice. It was on the cards from the beginning. Stephanie Meyer gives Bella a whole stack of fake choices for dramatic purposes, but she's constantly browbeaten by 80-year-old Edward and 16-year-old Jacob. It's not exactly a feminist triumph. On the proactivity scale, Bella starts at the bottom and pretty much stays there. Collect a sticker. Lizzie Bennet, on the other hand, yes, collect a Pride and Prejudice sticker, does her best to be proactive. She turns down Darcy and Mr. Collins, asserting her independence, when the sensible thing to do is jump at the opportunity, as her friend Charlotte Lucas does. Lizzie's hurrah moment is telling Lady Catherine where to get off and risk all for love. Austen's proactivity scale may be more genteel, but it creates a template for the romance genre to this day. And everyone loves Lizzie. That's all for this time. Thanks for stopping by. You can like and subscribe to the channel, or go to robincatling.info to check out the blog.